everyone, I'm Seva and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be making a spinach quinoa salad. But before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Alright, let's get started. This quinoa salad recipe is filled with great healthy foods for you guys, such as our avocados, our cucumbers, our quinoa, our peppers, and even our onion. Now our quinoa is going to be packed with protein and our spinach is going to be packed with antioxidants. Now I've already cooked some quinoa, I always just have quinoa on hand, but if you are cooking the quinoa right now, you can at the end, at the maybe last 5 minutes, throw in some of your spinach if you want to make it a little bit more wilted and have more of a warm salad. But I'm just going to leave everything cold just like this. My quinoa's actually been in the fridge, so everything's going to be all the same temperature. Now, as always, I'm going to have all of the nutrition facts and the ingredients that I'm using down below in the description box. And this is going to yield 6 salads, and because I already have the quinoa cooked, this is literally going to take 5 minutes to assemble. So since my quinoa is already cooked, that would be your first step. I'm just going to start prepping my other veggies. But for you guys, if you're making the quinoa right now, that's just the same exact thing. It's going to be a great time for you guys just while you're waiting for your quinoa to cook, just to cut up all your veggies. Okay, so time for the crazy hair to go up. Where's my hair tie? I'm just going to grab my bowl here. Now let's see, let's do the avocado. Perfect. I'm just going to take our head out. Now, I think I show you how I do this in our quinoa breakfast bowl recipe video, or maybe it's my mango chipotle guac recipe video, I'm not sure, but I just do the same thing every time. I just take a nice big giant spoon and I scoop it right out, and then it's just going to make it way easier to chop from there. Okay, I'm just going to start cutting up our avocado. There's no rhyme or reason or right way to do this. You're just going to dice it up as best as you can. You can always just mash it up if you wanted to, doesn't really matter. I've also done this before while it's still inside of the skins and then just chopped it up and spooned it out that way. You guys can always do it that way as well. Now I'm going to take our spinach bowl. Let's put that right on inside. Get our nice base going here. Take our quinoa. Now you guys can assemble this however it is you'd like. You can do it kind of in my breakfast bowl that I can link up, or my shrimp bowl where you kind of have each individual section. So I'm just going to be mixing this all on together, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to kind of mix this around a bit. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our avocado, that one right on top. Okay, now we're going to take our cucumber. Now I like to cut off the ends, and then I peel kind of like every other part of the cucumber so it's a little bit striped. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut them in half. And then in half again. And then half again. And then we're just going to start chopping from here. Now these you can cut however you like. You can use whatever kind of cucumbers you like. You can use the English ones that are giant. You can use the minis. The hardest part is not eating as you go. Just try to make sure you put everything in the bowl. Fail. Now for a giant onion. Red onions are giant. This is the smallest one I could find, and I'm going to use half of it. This onion is not huge, it's huge. Okay, so we're gonna cut right through. And we're gonna try not to cry. I literally use, on a normal basis, I use my goggles from chemistry, but I'm not gonna do that on film. Maybe another time. Now we're not gonna cut off our root just yet because kind of use that to stabilize us here and make sure nothing starts falling apart on us. So here we're gonna chop them, but I mean, you can slice them, you can cut these however it is that you'd like. So I'm just gonna make vertical cuts all the way through to the onion, but just not all the way back to the root where you're cutting it completely off. No, don't cry, don't cry. Ooh. Oh. Now all we're gonna do is just start slicing. Ooh. I'm dying. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. I'm dying. Oh, this isn't even bad. Usually I'm tearing up all over the place. Whew. And we have our onion. Now you can take a bell pepper, you can take mini peppers like I have here. I like using these because they're a little bit sweeter and I like the color variety pretty much. So let's grab two of each color because you know, anal. Now I'm going to slice them. You can cut them however it is you like. And just like I said, if you want to kind of wilt your spinach a little bit while you're cooking the quinoa, you're more than welcome to also do that with your peppers here if you want them a little bit more roasted or a little bit more soft. I love using these peppers in my eggs. It really makes it easy for me to incorporate veggies in my breakfast because like I said, you want to try as best as you can to incorporate veggies in every meal that you have in the day. Where do we even begin with this one? Alright, all done. Now on to the dressing. Okay, so now we're ready for our dressing. So we're going to take a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, then we're going to take 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. What am I doing? Where are my mini spatulas? Makes a difference. I take 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then some freshly ground black pepper. Just about maybe 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, and we're just going to mix this all on up. You should have something that looks like this. Here, let me see. Okay, so we're going to give this a final toss and then we're ready to try some. So let's mix everything together. Like I said, you can totally serve this hot. You can wilt your spinach just a bit. You can roast your peppers if you wanted to. You can mix them in with the quinoa while it's cooking. The options are endless. Okay, so now it's time to top with our feta cheese. So good. Okay. I was making myself a little mini one while I was making this one, so I wouldn't have to ruin how pretty it is. So, without further ado, it's time for my favorite part. Let's add some of our dressing. Now, it's time to try some. So let's get some of our spinach, our quinoa. Okay, so that wasn't cute, so we're going to try this again. Now it's time to try some. So I'm going to grab some spinach, cucumber, some of our dressing, some feta. Ooh. So good, you guys. I've never put Dijon mustard in a dressing before, but it actually turned out really good. I'm very surprised because I usually, to be honest with you, would just mix some olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano with some lemon and I'm good to go. I don't usually do anything crazy, but that's really, really good. I love this salad. I love that we kind of have our Greek vibes going here with the olive oil and the lemon and our feta, but then we have our nice quinoa, we get some protein in there, we have our veggies, it's very colorful, we do have our avocado, and all of the flavors really, really do taste really good together. And you have so much going on here, but everything's nice and healthy. And what do I always say? A colorful plate is a healthy plate, and this sure is colorful. Well, that's all I have for this video today, you guys. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something new. If you liked it, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. If you want to get my exclusive nutrition tips, healthy food recommendations, and delicious recipes just like this one, then make sure to head over to my description box, click the link, and join the fam. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.